So, today I'm going to talk about my plan for financial freedom, what I'm doing to get financial freedom. First off, I think this is a goal most people would want and have. So, they have control over their lives, they can move wherever they want, they're not beholden to a company, a place, a mortgage, um, and give you the freedom to allow you to do what you want to do instead of worrying about each paycheck and worrying about your cost of living. So for me, financial freedom has always been the number one goal. And I think maybe if you've clicked on this video, it's something that you're interested in as well. Now, the first step in this obviously is to get an income. Now, for me, it was very simple. I needed to figure out what I was mildly good at, which is talking to people, sales. For me, that made the most sense, especially because I don't have the biggest brain. If I had a bigger brain, I'd do something like investment banking, or if I had, yeah, even if yeah, like you want to be picking something where your skills or your natural abilities have some sort of resemblance to that role. Now, you might have a job where your natural skills suit up to um, a job that doesn't pay well. So obviously you need to think about not only where your skills or natural abilities can match up, but also where you can earn a lot of money. Now, for me, that was sales, and I think for most people of average IQ, that would be sales or trade. Plumbers, electricians. These tradies are going to be earning huge amounts of money in the future, especially as white collar jobs reduce. I don't think sales is going to be replaced by AI because people always want to buy from people. There's always going to be something to sell. So I think sales is the number one skill, but also tradies as well. Now, the next step is figuring out what the hell do you invest in to keep those returns and get financial freedom as quickly as possible. Now, the safe route, buy the S&P 500, you'll be safe, you'll retire when you're 40, and, if you're willing to wait that long, perfect. I personally was not willing to wait that long. I was not willing to invest for 40 years. I'm young, I'm willing to take a risk. So I decided to go all in on Tesla stock. Now, for most people, this seems extremely stupid. You're just going to lose it all. Elon Musk says stupid things on politics. Why on earth would you do that? And that's a very fair point of view. But I'll go into a little bit more detail as to why I'm doing that and why I've done that for the last 5 years and the returns that I've been able to get over that time as well. But the reason you want to invest in a consolidated portfolio, 1 to maybe 3 stocks, is because that's where the biggest gains are. If you look at all the billionaires of the world, Jeff Bezos, even Bill Gates before he sold it all, he owned Microsoft. That's where his wealth came from. His wealth didn't come from buying a waste management company, which he owns now, or being weird with pharmaceutical companies. His wealth came from Microsoft. And Amazon, his wealth came from, Jeff Bezos, his wealth came from Amazon. Elon Musk's wealth, majority of it's come from Tesla. He's got lots of other businesses. He's a very rare example of someone who's diversified and done really successful in lots of different things. But most billionaires, they've had one thing that's made them extremely wealthy. And if you apply the same principle to investing and you're willing to take on that volatility, then do it. But you need to understand the stock. That's the main thing. You need to understand why this stock is going to go from 1 trillion to 10 trillion over 10, 15 years. And you need to stick with the volatility. If you can't handle volatility, this isn't the investment strategy for you. But consolidation matters. You can even look at, even Warren Buffett said it. If he could pick one stock, he would. Just type into Google, Warren Buffett, one stock. Um, it's really important to have a very consolidated portfolio, or you die, you kill your returns to diversification. Now that's safe, and that's maybe what you do once you already have financial freedom. But if you want financial freedom fast, 10 years, and for some of you that's not fast enough, you're gonna have to start a business and start earning millions. I haven't got to, I haven't seen where I could do that. I also wanted to, have a bit of a balanced lifestyle as well. So starting a business wasn't the number one thing for me right now. But high income skill, and also starting a business is fucking hard. And when you're 23, 22, the chance of you being able to start a successful business is very low. You can learn a lot by trying to start businesses, but I would rather earn a high value skill, reap the rewards of that, and invest it into a stock. Now, how do you make sure that you don't panic sell this stock that you may want to choose in the future? Well, you've got to understand it. You've got to understand the long-term vision. You've got to make sure that they're tracking against their goals. Now, obviously, you sell the stock if the fundamentals change, if they're not executing against their strategy, if you no longer believe in leadership. But for me, for Tesla stock, Elon Musk is one of the greatest entrepreneurs who's ever lived. He attracts the best talent on the planet. Their execution has almost been impeccable. They will make full self-driving happen. They will make autonomous robots happen. And the total market size of those opportunities is massive. So it's a very easy option for me. Keeping an eye on it, making sure that they're tracking towards it. And when the stock drops, you buy more. Your returns increase. You don't sell. You keep tracking against those goals that they've set out and making sure they're achieving them. And it's very simple. I think the hard part here is using your own brain, not trusting the media and all of the FUD, all the lies that are told about it, and actually go read the annual reports yourself, follow influencers and multiple of them, not just one, to get different perspectives, to ensure that you're not easily swayed by FUD like, oh, the Germany factory is really shit, or their vehicles have declined in Europe, but you need to look at a total global vehicle creation. Is it going up? Is it going down? What are their profit margins? How's the revenue growth towards achieving those goals? And just do it for 10 years. 10 years, compounded returns at 20% plus returns on average over 10 years. Your chances of getting to that 1 million target, 1.5 million target, it will happen. Whether it's 10, 15, is better than 40. So yeah, that's been my strategy, my goal, and what I've been focusing on. But hey, I could be a fucking idiot. It might not work out. But I'm young. If it doesn't work out, if I lose half my wealth, it doesn't matter. I can take the safe route. I can increase my income. I can use my skills that I've learned through my job to start a business. But for me, I see this as a no-brainer opportunity to reach financial freedom much faster with the stock. So yeah, just sharing my 2 cents here. I hope you found this interesting, to say the least, and follow along if you're interested to see how this story ends up. Cheers.